yourself. Do you have any experience?
No, sir, I have no experience, but I'm a big fan of money. I like it. I use it. I have a little. I keep it in a jar on top of my refrigerator. I'd like to put more in that jar. That's where you come in.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Hire Bunch and Fire Bunches. My name is Ron, and I'm back in the game. And wow, I don't know when you guys watch this video, but I believe by the time you're watching it, I'm almost close to 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. Hey, it's definitely a big milestone. Not only for me but also for the channel. So I'm thinking about doing something special. Already started with a giveaway opportunity. You guys check the video to the end for what that is. And in the meantime, you know, I'm thinking about doing some live stream or something else, or special episode. So feel free to leave me a comment on that, and don't forget to check the votes. Yeah, the vote in my community post. I don't know how to link it, but check my post. Probably a screenshot somewhere over. I'm gonna do a screenshot somewhere over there, so you guys can check it. But okay. Well, first of all, thanks the world-class performance from Adam Sandler at the beginning of the episode. You know, that's really a very vivid reflection of how an inexperienced, or we could say, bringing to today's topics, a college graduate who doesn't have much experience dealing with the interview, right? So first of all, let's see, for any of you who's not watching this video on YouTube, this is Hire Bunch of Fire Bunch YouTube channel that I have. Make sure you go ahead and go to YouTube, check my all kinds of handlers. My YouTube handlers, it's HMB, HP and FBS, right? And for IG, Hire Bunch of Fire Bunches. And Twitter the same as YouTube. Anyhow, so today's episode is going to be one of our 100 interview questions and answers episode. So, like I said, a inexperienced college graduate basically doesn't have much practices, and also the hacks and tricks and tips for dealing with probably their first ever interview. I would say most likely on campus interview, right? So usually interviewer is going to ask you a question like this: how has your college experience prepared you for this job? Or what do you think is important that you can bring in from your college experience into this position, or into my team, or into the company? Well, first of all, like we usually do in the previous episode, why this question is important and what the interviewer is looking for. So, according to this article that I found out, I think it's from the Balance Ceremony or the balancemoney.com. Same exact question from 2020. What has your college experience prepare you for this job interview? So basically, for the interviewer who's asking the question, they wanted to know what kind of real world experience or what kind of real world applications has you been taught or you being learned from your college experience. And you don't actually need to discuss the whole curriculum that you learned from your college, but basically, given some examples, especially I would say internship, research experience, study abroad, and some surveys that you did in the practices or in the real world when you were conducting those mentioned activities extracurriculum activity or your pre-college graduate work experience. But probably some of you did, before college graduate, you did some many jobs, doing McDonald's, no sponsorship here, part-time jobs, work for your parents, or even working for your friends, or study research. So what are these experiences important for? Well, as I always said, 3 times in a day, what it is: research, research, research. Yes, you have to do the research for the company, research for the hiring team, and research for the job. And make sure to check the episode over there, research, how to research a company. In the meantime, doing research for the job and also doing research for job application. Why job application description important? Check this episode. And these videos gonna tell you how to do it. Not in this episode, but these 2 episodes. All right. So once you have complete your research on all these things, and the keywords, highlighted things, items, priorities that the hiring manager is looking for. Now, what else is important? What the other things important is you make a list, just as this research or the article is talking about. This is how to use a college experience in an interview from Work Bloom from 2022, right? They're talking about the same thing. How do you deal with this question? But one of the things that I mentioned or I noticed is making a list of the credentials, which I talked about: your internship, research, study abroad, and service. That's going to give you a credit plus to your answers to the question. So what we're gonna do next is basically the example time, right? That's what we always do. All right, let's check the example. Thanks for Mr. Adam Sandler. Here it is. I have prepared myself to transition into the workforce through real-world experience involving such as A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But in this example, I give it 2 points. So you gotta prepare yourself. If you want to use this template sample, prepare 2 points. Well, interning with a private organization, or doing my research, or doing study report, or doing study abroad report in X, Y, and Z. I blah 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 blah. Doing related experience in the fact, or telling the story, what you did, what you have achieved, what you have learned. And then second point, I also blah 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 blah, fill in the blanks with your actual experience or something related. You know what I mean. So as you can see from my academic, extracurriculum, and experimental background, or part-time job background that are related to your priorities that you're looking for people to help with right now, or the company's culture, company's goal with your customers, and also your business. I have unconditionally committed myself to success in such a career, or as such and such position. So with that being said, guys, well, today is we have go over why this question is important, what they're looking for from your college experience, preparing yourself into actual real world job interview. So make sure you guys, double check what we have been going over, and make sure you guys prepare yourself your own answer sheet or cheat sheet, quote unquote. Okay, before I end the episode, I'm gonna mention my free giveaway opportunity again. So make sure, it's very simple. Leave a comment about your most difficult or toughest job application, job interview issues or questions you have been asked, and I'll pick up 1 or 2 of you guys comment and make it a free video specifically just for you, right? And publish on my channel. Understand? All right, I hope you guys succeeded, or successful in your future job application, job interview. This is Hard Buncher 5 Bunches. Like, subscribe, and share. Even you dislike, it's okay. Let me know what it is. And I'll see you when I see you in the next episode. Peace out, guys.